Hi everyone, welcome to Weekly Insider, The Road to Edoverse, Chapter 105. So let's welcome Tokugawa-san.
Okay, thank you, Mitsushi-san. Hello, everybody. This is Eihiro Tokugawa. So this is the last and this third and final segment on how one became a samurai in Tokugawa, Japan. And so I talked about being born a samurai and then being adopted by a samurai family and becoming a member. And the third, and this is probably the strangest, given that Tokugawa, Japan is supposed to be a class society with hereditary privileges, is that you see the especially the Gokenin and Hatamoto serving the shogun directly, they were all allotted land, residential land in the city of Edo, in pretty busy areas or very convenient locations. And this was the case, but the logic was that they are leased this land by the shogun or the shogunate because they were serving the shogun in military terms. So that was the underlying contract. So that they have to be ready for service. They must be on standby. So that is why they could use prime real estate even when the salary was very low. So there was just enough rice given as stipends to the lowest ranking Hatamoto or Gokenin. No, the lowest ranking Gokenin. And then they were being leased land as being a part of a unit. So let's say this and this, being a member of this and this regiment, or this and this platoon, they can together share like 200 square meters. So so many of the Gokenin, or even the wealthier Hatamoto, leased their land, or leased their mansion or apartment, and supplemented their incomes, and some became quite wealthy as a result. But if a member of your unit dies without children, then the whole unit could be reshuffled. And therefore, you lose the right to keep this hereditary right to keep using the land and sublet it. So what happened was that there was a share of a Hatamoto or share of a Gokenin. Basically, you buy the right to become a member of a military unit in the shogunate, serving the shogun. But the odds of Japan getting into war were very low. So basically, you were buying the right to land and also to title. So you could buy your way into the samuraidom to become a Gokenin, directly serving the shogun, or Hatamoto, directly serving the shogun. So this is, how should I say, a mixture of Edo being a metropolis and all the Tokugawa samurais directly serving the shogun, being responsible for the defense and the security of Edo. This may sound outlandish, but one of the best known samurai for the end Tokugawa days became a samurai in this way, and that is Katsukaishu, the man who negotiated with the army of Satsuma for giving up the Edo castle. And his grandfather was a blind person, possibly started as a masseur, but became the head of the blind population and accumulated enormous wealth, and then lent that money. And so he was a very rich man, originally from Niigata. And this man bought the share to become a Hatamoto. The family name was Otani. And then, so from there, some of the best known swordsmen of the Bakumatsu period came, and Katsukaishu, the best known samurai from Tokugawa days, so was 2 generations before that a complete commoner. So this is how you could become a samurai. The third way to becoming a samurai is that if you're rich enough, you can buy your seat. Okay, so that would be enough for this. Thank you, Mitsushi-san, and see you next week, everyone.
All right. Thanks, Tokugawa-san. Next, I would like to welcome Martin.
Hello. Greetings, everybody. Just one thing from me this week on TechCrunch. There's a very interesting article. It's actually a podcast, an interview, and it talks about how few startups were able to reach their goals in 2023 versus the previous year, 2022. So the data's kind of come out now. We're kind of well into 2024, obviously, but yes, that is slightly disappointing, obviously, for people who are in the IT industry and who are trying to raise money. It's becoming an increasingly difficult environment to get funding and achieve the goals. I think it's in contrast to us at Edoverse, where obviously we're kind of thinking like a startup and acting like a startup to a large extent. But fortunately, we've got the backing of large corporation, and we've got obviously Tokugawa-san on board, lending us that credibility in the space that we're in. I mean, historical reenactment, if you like. And yeah, so I think, it definitely is an indication that it's a difficult environment, and it kind of puts our success in perspective, showing that we are doing very well. It's not easy to get something like this, a project like the Edoverse, up and running. We've achieved it, and I think, the future's bright for us. So yeah, check out that interview. Sad for the people who had great ideas and weren't able to bring them to fruition, but it does kind of put a nice perspective on our success. So a little bit of food for thought for everybody. And that's it from me this week. Mitsushi-san, back to you.
All right, thanks, Martin. Next, I would like to share several updates. I think Bitcoin, the price of Bitcoin is in a very great trend. I think it achieved the highest price, all-time high price, especially in Korea. The demand for cryptocurrency is very activated. We call it a kimchi premium. Usually in Korean market, the cryptocurrency acquire a higher price than other markets or regular markets. We call that premium kimchi price. That represents how general user, not only like crypto user, but also non-crypto users started to engage with the cryptocurrency trading. I think that's also a big, great trend for a lot of Web3 project, especially the Metaverse project as well. Because Metaverse project is easier to understand compared to other complex protocol or DeFi protocol on the phone, for example. Therefore, we have advantages for acquiring a lot more attention from general users. We should leverage this opportunity and momentum. That's the update from me. Thanks. Next, I would like to welcome Sarawaka. Thanks.
Hi. So I received a lot of message from you guys. Thank you very much for applying about the applying to our Instagram airdrop. And I actually want to say to everybody that this is coming very soon. I'm so sorry that we are taking a little bit of time, but we have to control for the things. And very soon, you guys, you're gonna receive the Zeni, the people that apply it. And sorry for taking a little bit of time, but it's coming. And I want to say about this. And of course, please check our a video and post about the Edoverse, and enjoy our Instagram pages. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Sarawaka. Now I'd like to welcome. Please share your updates.
Okay. Thank you. Yeah, thank you, Sarawaka. Actually, yeah, about the airdrops. Actually, we actually just processes really actually we just taking time to build up some harvest the LP. Now just wait for a little while, because we are actually really hectic just to create the new roadmap of the Edoverse, because the Edoverse was launched, and then and we had to just work on that together just with airdrops. But it might be actually in April, and then please just wait for a little please. And then we would just announce that actually when the landing page actually is coming up just for the harvesting. I hope that it will be soon, but it takes time now. I'm very, very sorry for that. And then Edoverse itself, and then we're just now working a lot, because we the most important just project at the moment is that to create the new roadmap, and also we just for the roadmap that we need some finance too. But at the same time, our games actually it's very exciting, and also for both sides, just from the Edoverse itself and also the Fortnite, and then. We are now launching the new pages of the museum and the ukiyo-e museums very soon, and it's going to be launched. The loom of museums that is actually connected with the Impressionists in the Europe, because now is this year that the anniversary of the Impressionists started. I think 150 years. Yes, yeah. So 150 years anniversary of the Impressionists actually started, and then which was actually really influenced by ukiyo-e stuff, and then even the Claude Monet was influenced. Actually had been collected the ukiyo-e from Japan actually, and then the more than 200 pieces. And then we're now creating some kind of image of Impressionist with the ukiyo-es, and that's going to be very exciting too. And also this time that we're going to just start a sale that the real ukiyo-es, which is actually created by the Iba-sen, which had more than 430 years history. The history is more than Mr. Tokugawa's Edo period. So we have those exciting the project actually just the start thing toward the end of March, and then you can just enjoy the games at the same time that you can just enjoy the cultural events. This is the ukiyo-e museum. So please just wait for a little while for the airdrops, and then please just wait for a new roadmap. I think that's going to be very, very exciting just in the Edoverse. So thank you very much, and then see you soon.
All right, thank you very much. See you next week. Bye-bye. Thanks.
Bye.
Bye.